Good evening, co-workers. Hi Q, welcome to the stream tonight. Hope you all have been eating and staying hydrated. During the summer, it's been very hot where I am, so I've been trying to stay indoors and stay cool. We got like heat waves and stuff like that. So hopefully things aren't too bad where you guys are. And if so, stay cool. Do your best. And we are going to stay cool, or maybe get some, warm fuzzies here when we play Heartstop Tour. So this is an indie Otome game, or a dating sim that is by the creator Flaming Hot Lemon, and you can find their other games and this game on itch.io. So we have the complete game here. So looking forward to see what the story has in store for us. Let's get started. The homepage is so cute. Yeah, it's really adorable. I like it. Got very nice pastel, warm kawaii vibes. Oh, we gotta type in our name. Okay. Let's go with Koa. I'm gonna go by she, her. I sit down in the farthest corner of the train station, where the tiled walls are a little too close, and the noise of the crowd sounds pleasantly distant. It's already noon, and I'm eating what I will loosely describe as breakfast. A cold egg salad sandwich from the convenience store downstairs, bought 4 hours late and 2 days past the concept of dignity. The bread is soggy, the lettuce is giving up. The egg tastes like depression. I chew slowly, contemplating the slow and delicious fall of my life into total chaos. So this is what being unemployed feels like. Ah, yes. I have been there several times before. I'm pretty sure I can taste what that egg salad tastes like. Still wearing the tacky suit I've worn to work too many times in a row. The collar's fraying. There's a faint stain on the sleeve that may or may not be soy sauce. My ID card still hangs from my neck like a cruel joke. It clacks gently against my chest when I sigh. I quit, like actually quit. I can still hear it. My boss's smug voice, the casual cruelty in his tone, at the exact moment my final brain cell self-destructed. Flashback to 2 hours ago. That happy Kuma bear mascot you like looks so deformed. Honestly, it's a wonder kids aren't scared of it. I'm quitting this job. And flashback. Keeping it short and simple. Dramatic, yes. Justified, also yes. You can insult my work ethic, but you can underpay me. You can even make me work weekends, but do not slander the pure, comforting joy of Comfort Kuma. A round pink miracle of marketing who got me through middle school heartbreak and chronic loneliness. I will die on this hill. I take another angry bite of the sandwich, still seething in solidarity with the bear, when I feel a soft tap on the back of my neck. Not the shoulder, not the arm, the neck. I flinch, nearly choke on a piece of egg, and twist around. Like, hello? Why are you touching my neck? Behind me stands a man, tall, weirdly glowing in the harsh station lighting. He looks like a rich man trying to cosplay as a backpacker. There's an expensive-looking camera slung around his neck, and a rolling suitcase by his side, barely touching the floor. He looks relieved to see me. I feel immediate danger.
Sorry to bother you. Are you the tour guide?
Oh. There is actually voice in here. I'm gonna reduce the music a bit so the voice can come up more. Silence. I blink. He smiles, all teeth and sincerity, like a golden retriever with a platinum AMX card. And because my day is already ruined, because my ID badge says City Promotions Guest Services from a job I technically still have until they revoke the building pass, and because I am very unemployed now. Are you a tour guide? Oh, yes or no? Am I a tour guide? I mean, I could just say yes. Yeah, sure. I'm a tour guide. The word hangs in the air, soft and dangerous. Yes. The man beams like I just handed him a winning lottery ticket. The kind of smile that could be weaponized in a romance drama. He immediately crouches beside me, setting his suitcase upright like we're old travel buddies on break. I stare at him, already mentally rewriting my entire moral code.
Oh, thank God. I thought I messed up the meeting point. I've been wandering around for like 40 minutes. I was 2 seconds away from crying into my map app.
He pulls out his phone and shows me a vaguely official looking receipt. Some freelance booking app. The listing title reads, Intimate Local Walking Tour, Hidden Gems of the City. The company name is just Urban Vibes Experience. I don't even know what that means.
You're not gonna believe how many people I asked before you. Everyone just walked away, glared. Oh, and one old man even threw a fish cake at me.
Oh, pleasant. Honestly, you might have deserved that.
I probably did. I don't even know how to ask for directions in this language. I learned how to say toilet and help, and that's about it.
Useful combo.
You'd be surprised how often they go.
Well, he's just a lost tourist then. He laughs. It's way too charming. My conscience pokes at me, loudly. But before it can ruin my life further, he extends a hand toward me.
I'm Julien, by the way, from France. First time here. Possibly about to die of excitement and or he's drunk.
It's funny, I was about to say, I'm like, are they gonna make him like an American or like French tourist? But it looks like he's from France. I hesitate, then shake his hand. Koa.
I love them. Sounds cool. Mysterious. Like someone who's seen things.
I have eyes. Traveling is fun. The world outside is cruel.
Okay. Trust you, man.
So how many days are you staying here again? He tilts his head like he didn't know himself. He mumbles under his breath.
A million.
Uh-huh. What do you say?
I mean 4 days.
Julien leans back, sipping from a water bottle shaped like a bear.
So, where are we headed first?
Oh, right, I pause. Because I don't have a plan. Because I was supposed to go home, eat expired pudding, and cry in the shower today. Oh, oh, I realized. Oh wow, I can actually scroll back.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so.
Now there's a tourist with trust issues and too much money, looking at me like I'm the keeper of ancient city wisdom. I hesitate, acutely aware of my wrinkled suit and the way my old company ID still dangles from my neck like a noose. The shopping district is the obvious answer. It's close, crowded enough to blend in, and most importantly, air-conditioned. But the thought of weaving through tourists under the sweltering sun makes my already damp collar feel tighter. I mean, you know, can't just leave him hanging, you know, not just go home and give up. Let's go shopping district. Julien perks up before I even finish speaking, his eyes lighting up like I just suggested we raid a treasure vault.
Shopping? Perfect. I need souvenirs, like a concerning amount of souvenirs.
I'm like, what is he gonna buy to bring back home? He gestures to a suitcase, which now that I look, is suspiciously big for someone just here for a 4-day visit. You packed all that?
Oh, no. They're not all full. This one is just for emergency purchases.
Okay. Emergency purchases.
You know, like, what if I see a really cool hat, or a ceramic frog, or what if there's a limited edition Comfort Kuma collab item?
My soul leaves my body. You did not just say that.
I did, and I stand by it. That there is a cultural icon.
Get on the train then.
Aye, sir.
It's like, oh, he likes the same bear mascot we do. I guess it's kind of like the equivalent of like Hello Kitty or, you know, some sort of viral popular mascot character. Maybe it's a Labubu, we don't know. The shopping district is a mess of neon signs, overpriced boutiques, and the street vendors aggressively waving fans at passerby. Julian walks like a man who's never encountered personal space, weaving through the crowd with the grace of a golden retriever in a china shop.
So, what's the strategy here? We go left, right, or straight into that store that smells like caramel?
I'm like the scene where you're like in a crowded district, all I see is this like a park behind us. You're the one who wanted souvenirs.
Yeah, but you're the expert.
I am in fact not an expert, but Julian looks at me like I hold the secrets of the universe. So I point at the closest thing that won't immediately bankrupt him. A cramped little shop with shelves overflowing with trinkets. There, cheap, chaotic, and they definitely sell frog ceramics.
Ooh.
Julian makes a noise of pure delight and beelines for it. Inside, he picks up every third item he sees, holding them up for my approval like I'm his personal shopping consultant. He holds a tiny cat statue up.
Thoughts?
It's ugly.
Sold.
He adds it to his growing pile. A minute later, he shoves a keychain in my face, a pink blob that might be Comfort Kuma after a tragic laundry accident.
Hey look, it's your emotional support bear.
How did you know?
It's plastered all over your back.
He grinned and waved the pink blob more eccentrically. That's not even the right shape.
It's abstract. Art.
It's a crime. But he buys it anyways. By the time we leave, Julian's emergency suitcase is significantly heavier, and he's wearing a new hat, a wide-brimmed straw thing that makes him look like a vacationing aristocrat. He proudly adjusts his hat in front of me.
How do I look?
Like you're about to get scammed. I mean, when he's dressed that well in some cities, he's like flagging himself as a prime target for pickpocketing. It's just like when I have never been to Paris, France before, but I hear a lot of stories on how there's a lot of pickpockets in Paris. So, you know, there's been a lot of other tourists that have gone there, and sometimes, you know, they want to dress nicely because, you know, it's Paris, it's France. They want to dress well, but it makes them stand out a lot as tourists, and then they get pickpocketed. And like they lose their phone or like their wallet and stuff, and which is very, very unfortunate. You know, they really wanted to bask in the atmosphere and enjoy their vacation, but here they are, you know, in Paris, and they just get poor pickpocketed. So sad.
Fantastic.
Gotta be ever vigilant when on vacation. He grins, completely unbothered, and I realize with horror that I'm getting used to him.
Yeah?
Kinda suits you.
Maybe I'll keep it then.
The sun dips lower, casting the street in gold, and for the first time today, I don't feel like a failed office drone. I feel like a tour guide. A fake one, but still. The shopping district hums with late afternoon energy. Street performers, clattering drums, the sizzle of takoyaki stalls, and the occasional thunk of a vending machine dispensing drinks. Julian stops dead in his tracks in front of a gachapon machine.
Oh no.
Inside the machine are rows of tiny pastel-colored capsules, each promising a mystery figurine. A sign taped to the glass reads, "Limited edition, Comfort Kuma collab, collect all 6." Don't. It was useless. He's already digging in his pockets for coins.
I have to.
It's a scam! You'll get 6 of the same ugly one!
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
He solemnly inserts the money. The machine whirls. A capsule drops. Julian cracks it open like it's a sacred artifact. Inside is a microscopic Comfort Kuma, dressed as a shrimp.
Magnificent.
That's the worst one. The shrimp one, it comes a little shrimpy bear.
That's why it's perfect.
He immediately feeds the machine again. By the 5th attempt, Julian has acquired Shrimp Kuma again, Shrimp Kuma Y, a slightly different Shrimp Kuma with a hat, and a normal Kuma but missing an ear.
I think the universe is telling me something.
To stop.
To open a shrimp restaurant.
That's quite the jump. He looks so genuinely contemplative that I almost believe him. Let's get food before you bankrupt yourself.
You're a genius. I'm starving. Lead the way, oh wise guy.
Where are we eating at this bear restaurant? The cafe isn't just wood paneled, it's a shrine to Comfort Kuma. Pink plushies lined every shelf. Kuma-shaped mugs dangled from hooks behind the counter. Even the sugar packets have tiny bear faces printed on them, judging you with their blank, beady eyes. A life-size Kuma statue stands guard by the door, one paw outstretched like it's about to bless your poor life choices. Behind the counter, Jun, a man in his late 20s with the energy of a deflating balloon, wipes down an espresso machine with the enthusiasm of someone contemplating arson. His apron reads, "I love Kuma," joking, in peeling letters. Oh, it's you. Miss me? Like a toothache. Julia, meanwhile, looks like he just stepped into heaven.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
He sits in one of the chairs in the corner, ushering me to come along.
This is the life. No schedules, no meetings, just vibes.
I'm like, Julian, are you unemployed? Are you unemployed too? I've known you for only a day, but I wonder if you've ever worked a day in your life.
Hey, I've worked. I interned at my dad's company for, like, I don't know, a week. It was terrible. Everyone kept calling me sir and I had to wear loafers.
Oh, so you're like an heir to some company. Your dad's company. So your dad's like CEO of some company and you're like, I guess his successor. You're some like rich cable, rich heir. He shudders. I sip my coffee. Leaning in, he looks at me curiously.
What about you? How long have you been a tour guide?
For less than 24 hours. Today is my first day.
No way. I'm your first client? That's historic.
He doesn't press further, just stirs his iced coffee with a straw.
So, what was the old job?
Corporate hell. He raised his cup.
To freedom, then. Wait, I think the cafe owner guy is calling me.
He leaves the table. Julian returns to the table, cradling a limited edition Kuma parfait like it's the holy grail. It has 2 mini umbrellas.
Now this is the peak of human innovation.
That'll be 1,800 yen.
Worth it.
Holy shit, that's an expensive parfait. $18? $18 about for a single parfait? That's like Highway robbery. As he digs in, Jun sidles up to you, arms crossed. So, you quit your job over some bear I manage daily, and now you're babysitting a rich idiot? It's a tour guide gig. You're not a tour guide. I am today. Jun stares at you, then at Julian, who's now attempting to balance a spoon on his nose. You're both hopeless. He leaves, a beat of silence. Then...
Okay, but real question. If you could be anything right now, no limits, what would it be?
If you could be anything right now, no limits, what would you be? I'd be rich. That's what I'd be. I'd have unlimited bajillion dollars. Oh wait, if I could be? Honestly, a nap? I thought you take naps. Can you be a nap? I don't know, maybe traveling? Something that doesn't involve customer service. Anything I could be. Like be doing? I don't know, maybe traveling. If I had a bajillion dollars, I'd just travel all the time. His eyes lit up.
Where to?
Anywhere. Just away. Julian looks at me like I've just handed him a puzzle piece he's been missing.
Me too.
For a second, the cafe noise fades, and he leans back, grinning again.
Well, if you ever need a partner in crime for impulsive life decisions...
I'll keep you in mind. He smiles, and for once, it's not blinding, just warm. I was quite charmed until I realized he's poking at the whipped cream on his drink with childlike fascination. Completely absorbed in trying to balance a sugar packet on top of it. It topples. He gasps like it's a personal betrayal.
This is rigged.
Like, okay, sure, buddy. It's physics.
No, I had it.
The sugar packet slides off. He groans, slumping dramatically against the table.
My greatest defeat.
I steal the packet before he can attempt the third time. He pouts. How are you this easily entertained? Are you like 5?
Oh, this is nothing. Once I spent 3 hours trying to teach myself to flip a pancake in the air, 3 hours later my kitchen looks like a battlefield.
I can believe that. Did you succeed?
No, but I did invent pancake soup.
Cool. I choke on my coffee. I need photographic evidence.
Oh, I have a video.
He leans in, suddenly serious.
Okay, real talk. Do you think pigeons know they're pigeons?
Do pigeons know they're pigeons? What?
Like, do they look at themselves and go, ah, yes, I am a pigeon? Or do they just vibe and assume they're like weirdly small chickens?
I don't think they're thinking either. I think the pigeons are only thinking about what crumbs to eat off the ground. I roll my eyes, but... Wait, where are you staying? Julian freezes mid-sip.
Ah.
He pulls out his phone, swipes to a booking confirmation, and slides it across the table. I squint at the screen. Luxury Skyview Suite? This address is in the middle of a parking lot.
Yes, I learned this after I paid.
How much? He suddenly whispers.
Do not make me say it.
Julian. He covers his face in shame.
Enough that I could have bought the actual sky.
I stare. He peeks through his fingers.
So, hypothetically, if a guy, very cool, very charming guy, needed a place to crash for like one night.
I thought you had that you just get scammed of all your money. No.
I'll sleep on the floor. I'll cook.
You don't look like you can cook.
I can attempt to cook. It's the thought that counts.
You were just literally telling me about your pancake soup, and that's not exactly my favorite thing to have for breakfast. I prefer my pancakes in a more solid form, thank you. Fine, one night. Maybe just one night. Because we want to maybe stay on his route.
You're a saint. A legend.
But don't do this at home, guys. Don't let strangers into your home, kids. Even if he is handsome, naive, and rich.
Oh,
He exhales, lumping in relief.
thank you. Seriously, I owe you.
You owe me silence on the walk home.
Done.
Jun glances up, sees us. His eye twitches. No, you're still here.
Yes.
Jun exhales to his nose, long suffering before turning back to the machine. How are you still here?
Should we leave?
Yeah, maybe we should leave. He looks like he wants us out of here. Or we could just stay. Jun walks over, arms crossed. You're still here. And thriving. Okay, we leave. Julian lasts approximately 12 seconds before pointing at a street vendor and whispering, "Is that a mochi the size of a toddler?" The sun dips low, painting the streets in warm gold as Julian and I leave the cafe. The air smells like street food and fading summer, the kind of evening that makes even the cracked pavement look poetic. Julian walks just a little too close, his sleeve brushing mine as he points at every little thing like it's the most fascinating discovery of his life.
Oh! Look at that!
I follow his gaze to a tiny, wrinkly dog wearing a sweater. It's a dog. He looks delighted.
It's fashionable!
He pulls out his camera. When did he even have time to grab it? And crouches down, snapping a photo before the dog's owner whisks it away.
Perfect!
I catch a glimpse. It's not just the dog. It's the moment. The gold light, the stray leaves caught mid-fall, the blur of the city behind it. You're weirdly good at that.
I have many hidden talents.
His knee is now definitely covered in sidewalk dust. I don't mention it. Name 3.
True. I'll have you know I can...
He pauses, realizing he actually can't think of any. Wow, is this our place? Well, buddy, welcome home to my humble abode. My apartment is, well, lived in. A little messy, very me. Julian steps inside like he's entering a museum, eyes wide.
Wow, it's so...
His eyes land on the laundry.
cozy.
It's a mess.
A welcoming mess.
He sets his suspiciously heavy suitcase down with a thunk and immediately beelines for my bookshelf, running a finger along the spines. Wow, he's literally just making himself at home straight away. This guy has no reserves whatsoever. I toss a spare blanket and pillow at Julian, who catches them with the grace of a man who has definitely never made a bed in his life. Floor's yours. Don't complain.
Luxury flooring. 5-star experience.
He flops down dramatically, rolling himself into a burrito of blankets. I turn off the lights. Silence. Then...
Hey,
no.
but what if I...
Sleep. Don't say anything. Just shh. Sleep. A pause.
Good night.
I don't answer, but for some reason, the room feels a little less empty. Because you just have a literal stranger sleeping on your floor. A hand shakes my shoulder.
Rise and shine.
I lurch upright, disoriented, and squint at the human-shaped ray of sunshine looming over me. Julian is already dressed, hair slightly damp, smelling like my cheap citrus body wash. What?
Morning walk. The city's magical at sunrise. I checked.
It's dark.
Exactly. No crowds. Just us and the pigeons. And maybe that one guy who always jogs at ungodly hours.
I glare. He beams. I hate you.
Noted. Now take a shower. Adventure awaits.
I'm like, joke's on you, I take my showers at night. The shower did little to wash away my exhaustion, but the crisp morning air helped. The city is still half asleep, streetlights glowing like tired eyes, the occasional delivery truck rumbling past. Julian walks ahead, hands shoved into the pockets of his wrinkled linen pants.
See? Imagine.
It's just empty streets.
Exactly. No tourists, no noise, just the city breathing.
A stray cat slinks past the dumpster, eyeing Julian with suspicion. He crouches down, making a clicking noise with his tongue. The cat flicks its tail and vanishes. You're terrible at this.
I'm mysterious. It's part of my charm.
I roll my eyes, but don't stop him. The quiet is nice for a change. No crowds, no expectations, just the two of us and the slow creep of dawn.
Worth waking up for?
I mean, maybe.
I will melt your cold heart one day.
Good luck with that, Romeo. Julian buys 2 onigiri and a canned coffee, handing me one without asking. We eat in silence on the curb, watching the first wave of salarymen trudge toward the station.
Don't move. That's salaryman's tie. Is it clip on?
I will push you into traffic.
Kinky. So, what's the plan for today?
Sleep.
Boring.
Necessary. I sigh and then plan the itinerary. Meiji Shrine, where Julian tried to commune with nature by hugging a sacred tree until a priest side-eyed him. Harajuku's Takeshita Street. I love how you're talking about all these places that are very basically in Japan, but the background is all like the park. But anyways, Takeshita Street, where he spent 5,000 yen on a crepe the size of his head and immediately dropped it. R.I.P. Rainbow Sprinkles. Akihabara, where he fangirled for 2 hours after seeing his favorite shoujo manga on a poster. He bought many volumes, then found out it was all in Japanese. And of course, the iconic Tokyo Tower, where he spent 20 minutes arguing with a vending machine that stole his money. It gave him the drink, he was just too distracted taking selfies. Through it all, I trailed behind like a long-suffering babysitter, wondering how one man could attract so much chaos without even trying. The streets are properly alive now, bristling with commuters and school kids. Julian walks a little too close, his elbow brushing mine whenever someone passes.
And melting. Like a sad, sexy popsicle.
You're damp, like bread left out in a rainstorm.
Poetic. Harsh, but poetic. No, I could get used to this.
Get used to being called soggy bread. Okay, you soggy baguette boy.
Morning walks, streets. You?
I feel like we've been so sarcastic towards him half the time. Or maybe he's just into that. I don't look at him. My face feels warm. You're leaving in 2 days.
Yeah.
Back in my apartment, Julian flops onto the floor like a starfish.
I'm exhausted.
You woke me up.
And it was worth it.
I kick his foot half-heartedly before collapsing onto my bed. Julian's breathing evens out almost instantly. I close my eyes. The city hums outside. My eyes blink open to darkness. The digital clock on my bedside table reads 2:37 a.m. in harsh red numbers. Something feels off. I lie there for a moment, disoriented, before realizing what woke me. The oppressive, sticky warmth clinging to my skin. The AC must have shut off again. With a groan, I fumble for the lamp, my fingers brushing the switch. Light floods the room in a sudden golden burst. And there he is. What's he doing? Wait, she's still on the floor? Julian. Shirtless. Sprawl across my floor like some kind of modern art installation. One arm is flung carelessly up over his stomach, his fingers twitching slightly in deep sleep. The other is bent behind his head, biceps flexing just enough to draw attention to the smooth lines on his shoulder. The thin blanket I'm giving him has slipped dangerously low on his hips, revealing a sharp V of muscle leading beneath. I swallow hard. His chest rises and falls in a slow, steady rhythm, and for one insane second, I considered just watching. Then, his eyelashes flutter. A sleepy, lopsided grin spreads across his face before his eyes even fully open.
Is there a fire, or did you just miss me?
Like, don't mind me, I'm just watching you as you sleep. Yeah, I breathe this heavy all the time, don't worry about it. A beat. His gaze clears, sharpens in the low light. He doesn't move, doesn't cover himself. Just watches me with that infuriating smile.
Are you sure? Because you're looking at me like I'm the last onigiri at the conveni.
The movement makes the blanket slip even lower. You're impossible.
And yet...
A pause. I can feel his grin widening.
Here you are, staring.
I reach for a lamp again, my fingers brushing the switch.
I knew you thought I was pretty.
Light snaps off. Darkness swallows us whole. What about the AC? Go back to sleep, Julian. Silence, then.
Sweet dreams.
I don't answer. Long after his breathing evens out, I lie there, staring at the ceiling. Sunlight filters weakly through the curtains, painting a room in drowsy gold. The air is still thick with sleep, the kind of quiet that only exists in the stolen hours before the city fully wakes. And then I feel it. Wait. Warm, solid, and definitely not part of my usual morning routine. I blink slowly, my brain still half drowned in sleep, and glance down. Julian's arm is slung over my waist, his fingers curled loosely into the fabric of my shirt. His face is buried against my shoulder, his breathing deep and even, lips slightly parted. His hair is a mess, fluffy and tangled, sunlight catching the lighter strands like spun gold. Somehow in the night he migrated from the floor to my bed and is like, buddy, personal space here. We did not give our consent to this. At worst, I'd let him stay there. I should shove him off. I should. But his breathing is steady, his body relaxed in a way I've barely seen since he got here. No frantic energy, no stupid jokes. Just peace. 5 more minutes won't kill me. I close my eyes again. I can't take this anymore. Move, 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 move. The second I shift, Julian tightens his grip, pulling me closer with a sleepy, protesting noise.
Oh, tour today. Today's free day.
You're on me.
I'm not on you, I'm with you. Big difference.
His voice is rough as sleep, his words slurred and heavy. He nuzzles into my shoulder like a cat seeking warmth, his breath tickling my collarbone. I should absolutely push him away. I don't. Cause this girl's will is weak. Oh, you're ridiculous. Julian hums, satisfied, and drifts off again. The room is quiet. The city outside is still soft with morning haze. And for once, there's nowhere else to be. Go take a shower. I need to take my golden retriever out on a walk.
You have a golden retriever?
The sun hangs lazily in the sky, casting the city in a golden haze. Julian walks beside me, his elbow brushing mine every few steps like he can't quite help it. He's quieter than usual, not in a bad way, but in the way of someone content just to exist next to you. Where do you want to go?
Everywhere and nowhere.
I'm afraid I can't fulfill that. And he stops dead in his tracks.
Wait?
Before I can ask why, he's grabbing my wrist and pulling me toward the tiny hole-in-the-wall shrine tucked between two buildings. It's the kind of place most people will walk past without noticing. Just a weathered torii gate and a single stone fox statue. Its paint chipped with age. What are we doing? Julian digs in his pocket and pulls out a 5 yen coin.
Making a wish.
He drops the coin into the offering box with a sloth clink, claps his hand twice and bows his head. His lips move silently. When he straightens, he's grinning. What do you wish for? He gasps as if he's been scandalized.
You can't ask that. It won't come true.
You don't actually believe that.
I might. And now I'm double wishing you don't ruin it.
I roll my eyes, but step forward anyway, fishing out my own coin. The ritual feels silly, but Julian watches me with this unbearably fond look, like he's memorizing the way my hands move. What kind of wish do we want to make, you guys? These are some tough choices. Do I wish to stay with Julian or get a new rice cooker? I mean, one can feed me. The other one is good I can't eat. One is a feast for the eyes, the other one's a feast for my stomach. So, it's one or the other choice here. I mean, since this is an Otome game, I feel like it's probably more appropriate to pick Julian. Even though I'm like, hey, you know what? A new rice cooker actually sounds good. When I finish, he leans in.
Did you wish for me?
I wish for you to shut up. He laughs, bright and unguarded, and the sound lingers in the air between us like sunlight. We walked all the way to the shopping district since the streets didn't have much else to offer us. We end up in a cramped bookstore, the kind with shelves so close together you have to turn sideways to slip through. Julian immediately beelines for the photography section, running his fingers over the spines like they're old friends. I find him later crouched in the corner, flipping through a book of black and white street photography. His expression is softer than I've ever seen it. No jokes, no performance, just quiet. You're staring. He doesn't look up.
This photographer, he captures these tiny, perfect moments. Look, a kid laughing with ice cream dripping down their hand, or an old couple sharing an umbrella. The kind of stuff that people forget to notice.
He turns the page and his voice drops, almost to himself.
I want to remember everything about this trip.
The air between us shifts. Even the part where you got scammed by the parking lot luxury suite. The moment breaks. Julian snaps the book shut and stands, shoving it into my chest.
Especially that part. Here, buy this for me.
I'm like, wait, why am I buying this for you? This is what you're getting for yourself. What happened to your emergency suitcase full of money? He grins.
Emergency. It's not an emergency if an amazing person is treating me.
I reluctantly pay and watch as the cashier wraps up his book. I'm like, I thought you're the rich one. Why am I the one paying for the book? I'm unemployed, you know. Just when are you planning to pay me to be your tour guide again?
I'll pay you with a hug.
No. He grabs his book and runs towards me. I run away.
Stop! Stop! I give up. You're too fast. Truce. Please. No hug.
He falls onto the train station's chair and wipes the sweat dramatically, gasping for air like a fish out of the sea. I think you need exercise. He glares at me.
What sane person runs all the way to the train station?
Julian, it's barely 50 steps.
I am a malnourished young master.
I'm like, as a young master, you should be well fed. The platform is nearly empty, just a distant echo of an announcement and the hum of tracks. We call for a truce and end up staying on a bench, sharing a bag of melon bread that's slightly too stale. Julian leans back, stretching his arms along the bench behind me. Not quite touching, but close enough that I could feel the warmth of him.
You never told me your wish.
I can't tell you, otherwise it doesn't come true. You said so yourself. Yeah, you said it wouldn't come true.
I lied. I'm a terrible person.
The overhead lights flicker, casting his face in gold and shadow. He's looking at me like I'm the only thing worth seeing in this whole damn city. I wished... Julian waits, patient, his knee pressing against mine. Or better melon bread next time. He laughs, but softer now, tinged with something like understanding. The train rushes past, a blur of light and noise, and for a second I think he might kiss me. He doesn't. Hi Joshua! Thanks for dropping in. Oh, you pull for train. Uh-oh. Did you finally get him? His pinky brushes mine, and just once, and it feels like a promise.
Okay, new game. Takonbini. What's the most chaotic combo of items I can buy for under 1,000 yen?
No, I got spooked. Oh, that is unfortunate. I think you did quite a couple of pulls there too. Oh, and do spook. It's always Heartstop. Heartstop's always the one that spooks. You're changing the subject.
You're avoiding the game.
I roll my eyes but play along. Fine. A single banana, a pack of glow sticks, and a fishing magazine. Do spook at the 100th pull. Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. 200 is the guaranteed, so... I'm sorry, you did not pass the 70-30 split. Chances there. Julian gasps, clutching his chest.
Be right back.
He comes back with a single banana, a pack of glow sticks, and a fishing magazine. We go back home. Julian's back on the floor tonight, but he's pushed his makeshift bed so close to mine that our hands could touch if either of us reached out. And this event ends today. Oh no! Maybe hopefully you'll do a rerun at some point and then you can try again if you're not doing any more polls.
Today was my favorite day.
We didn't even do anything.
Exactly.
Silence then.
Suddenly, every single day with you has been in my favorite days on Earth list. I'm 25.
Oh wow, okay, thanks for the age reveal, Julian. that was kind of sudden. I'm glad we're his favorite day and the days, every day that he's been until 25 so far. We release Ernesto next month. Next month would be August? That'd be super early. Yeah, Ernesto, fellow honest Ernesto probably be, I would say, yeah, September or August. Hopefully it's the latter. Hopefully it's August. Or hopefully it's October. September, maybe. And not August. He pulls out his phone.
25 times 365 is 9,125. You should be honored.
Wow. Wow, can you give me a specific ranking?
Clap your hands for Julian's favorite days in the world. My favorite would be the day you and I met. My second would be today, and my third would be yesterday.
He pauses.
My fourth favorite is the day my dad allowed me to play with the other kids.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I want to hear all about that.
Oh, it took a lot of convincing. And tears. It was for only one day, but I was so happy playing football with him.
Man, no wonder Julian's all over us. He's poor guy is like has literally zero friends. Probably like one of his first. Whoever decided to release Train that early should be fired. Yeah, I feel like the English server is just running on full blast. They're just rushing things. They're just going through it so quickly. He trails off. Julian, when are you leaving? His voice is soft, raw. Nothing like the boy who complained every stop on the trip or argued with vending machines.
Do you want me to leave that bad?
It was a hearty attempt at a joke. Julian exhales through his nose, a half laugh.
Train's at 7:30. Tomorrow.
The numbers hang between us. 7:30. A countdown in cold digital precision.
I never mentioned it because I didn't know how to bring it up.
Feel like I missed you, Julian.
Shit.
He moves closer, suddenly, and pulls me into a hug. His arms are tight around me and his face buried in my shoulder. He smells like cheap shampoo and the cinnamon gum he's always chewing. Cinnamon? Ew.
I'm coming back.
Liar.
Next time, I'm taking you to France. We'll eat so many croissants, you'll hate me.
I already hate you.
Liar.
I look to the side, and Julian is already asleep. I close my eyes. Bang, bang, bang. My door rattles. Light spills through the curtains, slicing the shadows across my wall into gold-tinted lines. My blankets twisted around me like a python, clinging to the last fragments of sleep.
Arise, my tragically under-caffeinated roommate. I come bearing edible bears.
Edible bears? I groan and drag myself out of bed. When I open the door, there he is, beaming like a sunrise in sneakers and offering up a ridiculous bento box. It's shaped like a bear's face.
I fought a 7-year-old for this. She was fierce, but I prevailed.
Did you really fight a child?
She had one in each hand. It was hoarding.
I take the box. It's warm. He smells like pastry and early morning wind, and thankfully he's wearing a shirt. You're dangerously chipper for someone who was dying 12 hours ago.
I slept on luxury flooring. I am reborn.
You're back, together. How cute. We're just here for breakfast.
And spiritual healing.
It'll cost extra. Jun glances between us like he's trying to solve a puzzle with pieces that absolutely don't belong together. You know, I thought you'd leave by now.
And miss the bear-themed culinary experience? Perish the thought.
Jun rolls his eyes and disappears into the back with a muttered hopeless. The table is slightly sticky, and the light filtering through the windows is warm and familiar. Julian carefully peels open the bento.
I googled this place before I came to Japan. 5 stars. Cuter than it has any right to be. That's a quote.
How much of your trip has been decided by cuteness?
You say that like it's not a perfectly valid metric.
I steal a rice ball from his tray. This is revenge for day 2, 2:37 a.m.
You're welcome.
His eyes crinkle at the corners as he smiles, soft and slow. For a second, it's easy to forget the clock ticking down on his time here. Easy to fall into this. Coffee and chaos, and conversations that stretch like sunlight across the floor. Then, the bell above the door jingles again. A tall man in a sharp black suit enters, scanning the cafe with military precision. His gaze lands on Julian. He heads towards us like a storm in polished shoes. Julian freezes, smile gone. Gone. Mr. Beaumont, you were instructed to report in this morning. Julian doesn't look at him.
I was busy.
Your father is waiting. The tension cuts through the air like a wire. Julian's jaw tightens. His fingers curl around his chopsticks with too much pressure.
I'll come when I'm ready.
Now, sir. For the first time, Julian looks small. Like the version of him that jokes and plays and flirts. It's something paper thin, carefully folded, and now unraveling. He glances at me. Just a flicker. Then he stands.
Guess breakfast is over.
We'll be in the car. He leaves without another word. The bell jingles again, final, distant. Julian doesn't move for a moment. Then he sighs.
Sorry, that was dramatic.
Are you okay? He looks at me. Really looks.
Depends. Do I look like someone who's about to be emotionally throttled by capitalism and family expectations?
A little. He smiles again, but it's cracked porcelain.
Then yeah. Great.
Let's run away. Go on then. No, let's just run. Let's just book it. I mean, like, you're still not at the end of our tour. According to a legal procedure I made up just right now, clients are required to stay till the end of the 4 days they told me. So basically, stay.
Are we running away from my problems?
That's what we're doing. He glows. I blink, blinded by the lights. Julian grabs my hand.
Come on, you're my alibi now.
For what?
Evading intergenerational capitalism. Keep up.
So, are you going to leave now that you lot had a great romantic moment and disrupted all my customers? Jun exhales through his nose, long suffering.
Should we leave?
Yeah. Time to go. Bye. We sprint. Past startled pigeons, past a confused grandmother selling mochi, past a man in a bear costume who salutes us solemnly. Julian doesn't let go. We slow to a walk. Julian ducks behind the display of baby's breath and hydrangeas. He peers out like we're in a spy movie, and he's the main character with a very questionable stealth skills. Do you think they're actually following you?
Oh, almost definitely. But look at this peony. Isn't it gorgeous?
Focus.
Right, escaping. Sorry, the peony distracted me.
Somehow I got dragged into a karaoke booth. Julian punches in random song in Japanese that he definitely can't sing. The screen flashes pink hearts.
If I die tomorrow, tell the world I did not agree to be CEO of a corporation that sells weapons and scented candles.
Wow, weapons and Santa candles? That's a niche business model.
My family's idea of synergy.
He slumps into the cracked red seat, dramatically.
I'd rather eat my own passport. No wasabi, just straight chewing.
We double back like idiots. Like two idiots whose only good hiding place is where we were caught last time. Jun isn't at the counter. The lights are dim. The air smells like cinnamon and existential dread.
Wait, before someone rational sees us.
He grabs my hand again and pulls me into the storage room. Door clicks shut behind us. Dim light filters through the dusty ceiling vent, painting pale lines across Julian's face. The room smells like cinnamon, cardboard, and something sweet. Probably the bear cookies Jun keeps hoarding for secret emergencies. We're surrounded by shelves stacked with syrup bottles, flour bags, crates of matcha mix, and one mysterious box labeled emotional damage, fragile. I don't ask why there's a PS5 and a bed filled with Kuma merch. I'll find out the reason when I get to Riku's route. Wow, okay. That's kind of breaking the fourth wall there. Outside, the cafe bell jingles. Sharp footsteps. 2 sets, then. Julian presses a finger to my lips. His other hand finds my wrist, steady and warm. His breathing fans against my cheek. I can feel the tension buzzing off him, as taut as a violin string about to snap. I don't move. I don't speak. I'm not even sure I'm breathing right. Footsteps pause just outside. Muffled voices. Someone clears their throat. Someone else says, "He was seen near here." Julian shuts his eyes, just for a second. His lashes twitch. The footsteps continue, then fade. The front doorbell jingles again. Distant now, fading. Silence. He doesn't let go.
That was unnecessarily cinematic.
You literally shushed me like we were in a spy drama.
If this were a drama, I'd kiss you to keep you quiet. But I'm trying very hard not to ruin the one good thing I've got going this week.
The silence returns, heavier this time. That bad, huh? Julian laughs under his breath. It's not the usual bright sound. It's hollowed out, quieter.
My father booked a trip to Japan for me. He said I needed to see the world before inheriting it, like it's some family heirloom, or a throne made of golden spreadsheets.
On trip to Japan specifically. He pulls away finally and leans back against the shelf. A packet of tapioca pearls shifts behind him, but doesn't fall.
I thought I'd come here and figure things out. Instead, I got lost. I fought a 7-year-old for a bento. I met you, and now I'm hiding in a closet like a guilty teenager who missed curfew.
I mean, you kinda did miss your curfew. Technically, it's a storage room.
Great. That makes it dignified.
He runs a hand through his hair and lets out a long sigh.
I don't want that life. I don't want board meetings and mergers and being told who to be.
What do you want? He looks at me. Really looks.
I want mornings like today. I want to chase sunlight through alleyways and sing badly in karaoke bars and eat illegal amounts of mochi. I want to feel like I exist for me and not just for the family name stamped across the building.
You can do that every day when you're unemployed. Like you are right now, I guess. That was kind of poetic.
Sorry. It happens when I'm emotionally cornered next to a 50-pound bag of rice.
This situation is insane. Okay, no offense, but this is actually insane. I mean, running from a guy in a suit, you can't live like this.
Right.
He pulls his hand away. The air between us drops 10 degrees.
Of course. You're right.
That's not what I...
No, it's fine. I dragged you into something messy and stupid. It's on me.
Julian.
I'll take care of it. You don't have to worry.
Was that the bad choice? Was that the wrong choice? He straightens, puts on that Beaumont smile, the public one. The one with no edges, no softness.
Thanks for the adventure.
The door creaks open. He steps out. The bell above the cafe door jingles. And just like that, he's gone. No banging on the door. No blindingly cheerful greetings or bear-shaped breakfast deliveries. The silence hums like a leftover song. I sit up slowly. The blankets tangle around my legs like seaweed. And the light leaking through the curtains feels grayer than yesterday. For a moment, I pretend I dreamed a whole bizarre situation. That Julian Beaumont wasn't real. That there wasn't a rich, reckless tourist who dragged me through bookshops and shrines at the edges of something that felt like freedom. Then I see it. Small objects sitting on a windowsill, gleaming. A bento box. Diamond-studded, bare-faced, ridiculous. Taped to the bottom is a crumpled piece of hotel stationery. The handwriting is awful. Tall, looping cursive that barely holds itself together.
I figured if I said goodbye in person, I'd never leave. So here's the coward's route. A note and a bribe disguised as lunch.
I meant
it. All of it. The bear fights, the late nights, the breakfast invasions. You made 4 days feel like mine. Like I existed outside a business plan. I'm sorry for being a walk-on fire hazard in sneakers.
Oh, this is
not
the bad
being
end.
brave enough to stay. Don't wait for me. But maybe think of me when you see a stupid bear.
The postcard arrives on a random Tuesday. It's shaped like a bear. I should throw it out. I don't. The stamp's gold foiled. The ink is slightly smudged like it was written in a hurry. The back is crammed with far too much writing for a standard card.
Still not CEO. Escaped a hostile takeover by playing dead in the conference room. Currently being held hostage in a 13-room villa with no good bento options. Tragic. I miss real coffee, and chaos, and you. P.S. My father thinks I'm taking up falconry now. Pray for the birds. Julian, legally a flight risk Beaumont.
I go back. I don't even know why. Jun is behind the counter, rearranging mugs like he's threatening them. He sees me and raises an eyebrow. No tourist boy today? I shake my head. Figures. He doesn't say more, doesn't need to. I sit by the window, same sticky table, same view. Only this time, there's no laughter beside me, no crinkling eyes, no soft threats about illegal mochi consumption. I take a sip of my coffee and glance at the latest postcard. It's got glitter, a doodle of Julian in a jail cell made of spreadsheets, and a handwritten note that just says,
I tried to name the company Bearsoft. They said no. Cowards.
I snort laugh. It's loud enough that Jun glares over from the counter. What was that, like a sad looking bear? Across the table, the plush bear slumps dramatically against the sugar jar like he too is emotionally burdened by corporate expectations. I raise my cup to him. To the tragically rich and their designer prison cells. The bear does not respond. I swear he looks smug. Yes, Julian, we'll just have to bear with it. Get it? The end. I don't like this ending. Give me the bear. I want the other ending. Why haven't we picked the other ending? Let's disappear together. The silence stretches, the kind that presses in around the edges, waiting for someone to break it. I shift, brushing against a crate labeled "Emergency Pancake Mix, do not touch, Jin will know." My voice is quiet when I speak. What if we just didn't go back? Julian blinks, slowly, like I've just handed him a glitch in the universe.
Didn't go back?
I mean, hypothetically, we vanished, ran away, changed names, grew beards, opened a smoothie stand in the middle of nowhere. He glares at me, mouth slightly opened, and then...
That's insane.
I know. A pause.
I want it.
I blink.
No, seriously, let's open a hostel in Bali, or maybe a cat cafe in Portugal. We'll rent out surfboards to people and live off street food and questionable income streams.
Wow, he's thought this further than I have. That escalated quickly.
I've thought about it before. Kind of. Not with someone, but now...
He grits my shoulder.
You, me, the ocean, bad financial decisions. A lifetime of it.
I don't know if I want a lifetime of bad financial decisions. Maybe the first 3 alone. You need to calm down.
I can't. You offered me freedom with a side of emotional support and maybe illegal identity fraud. Do you realize what a dangerous combination that is?
There's something I should say.
If it's that you're secretly Comfort Kuma in a trench coat, I'll be thrilled.
I'm not. I pause. I'm not actually a real tour guide. I never was. Not licensed, not official. I just sort of made it all up as I went. Upbeat, I look down, maybe ashamed. Julian blinks, then smiles like it's the most obvious thing in the world.
I know.
You do?
You think I didn't notice you didn't know the difference between a shrine and a temple? Or that you gave me directions to the zoo when I asked for a museum?
You never said anything.
Of course not. It was the most fun I've ever had with anyone.
I blink, and Julian leans in, forehead to mine.
You could have been a barista, or a dentist, or a disaster. I'd still follow you to Bali.
He's practically vibrating. I'm not sure if it's adrenaline or caffeine or sheer desperation, but I feel it too. Something shifting, unspooling.
We need to die.
What? Excuse me?
Fake die. For the record. Obviously. Obviously.
He is suggesting a lover's suicide, but not real lover's suicide. We're just gonna fake our deaths. After having some rest back at my place, Julie and I set out on our 4th day together. It's been hectic. The air is pink and gold, the sky melting into its softest shades. Just outside Cafe Kuma, a row of old purikura booths glow like pastel coffins, each one promising ultimate kawaii transformation. Jun leans against the cafe doorway, sipping something from a bear-shaped thermos. He looks like someone who regrets every life decision that led to this moment. You're telling me you want to fake your death with a sticker photo booth?
I need a believable exit. Dramatic, symbolic, preferably with sparkles.
It's what he deserves. You're all unwell. Julie and I sit on a cracked bench outside the shuttered back door of the cafe. The evening neon buzz from the paprika photo booth faintly glowing nearby. Jun is pacing a few steps away, trying not to care. So, we're really doing this.
We're faking our deaths in a 600 yen photo booth, Monkea. It would be kind of rude to back out now.
Wait, why am I didn't pack socks! How am I gonna pay? What does Monkuo mean? Ah, yes, we can ask the important questions here. I didn't pack. How am I going to pay? Cost? Cost. How do I pay for the flight tickets and everything?
Man, I knew this would happen, so I booked everything just in case. See? You have a flight ticket ready for 9:38 p.m. tonight.
I thought you were broke. What? Then why were you staying at my place instead of a hotel? I thought you were broke. How did you buy flight tickets? I'd stay. My mouth slightly open. I didn't pack socks.
You have a drawer labeled just in case for international romantic implosion. I've seen it.
Okay, maybe I did plan a little, just in case some romance novel-esque situation just happens to fall into my lap.
This is fate. You didn't have a job, I didn't have a future. We both needed a beautiful tropical escape.
I love it. This is all very romantic, if not horrible financial decisions. We're both kind of unemployed, but let's do this. My cousin's going to think I got kidnapped again. He's not wrong.
It just ends up meaning you. Because that's all there is to it. Mon trésor, ma petite, also means you.
Bote?
Also means you. But only for me.
I try to open up Google Translate. Mon cœur, my heart. My bote. Why am I doing this again? Right, but like, I had a perfectly fine apartment, rice cooker, rent paid, my favorite pillow. And now I'm running off to Bali because what? Didn't feel like clocking into a job I already quit?
Isn't that the spirit of travel?
Julian interrupts the conversation.
We're just rewriting the script. Besides, I heard hostel ownership is basically like having a permanent sleepover.
Jun's eye starts twitching in the back. I know this is a romantic moment, but that's not how business works. Do you have any idea how zoning permits? So this is insane, right?
Totally. But I'd rather be insane with you in Bali than sensible in a golden cage.
At least take the travel toothbrush I keep behind the counter. You're both going to crash and burn. That's the dream! Julian's already dragging me into the booth. The inside is cramped and neon lit, plastered with instructions in aggressive fonts and cuter than Tao mascots. Julian selects the escape your tragic past theme with concerning speed. Flash. I picture me choking on laughter while Julian dramatically clutches a fake rose. Flash. Us mid-scream as Julian tries to climb into my lap because the booth voice glitched and said goodbye forever in a demonic tone. Flash. Julian fake collapsing in my arm like a telenovela protagonist. I don't even bother trying to look serious anymore. We burst out of the booth, breathless. Julian peels off the sticker sheet, admiring the horror he created.
Jun, you're our witness. Tell my father I died doing what I loved.
Which was...
abandoning capitalism.
Cool. Jun sighs and takes the sticker sheet like it's an ancient curse. He pockets it with a muttered, "Godspeed, idiots." Julian bows low, grabs my hand, and we bolt. The lights are harsh here, brighter, more real. The announcement board flickers with departures, each one a possible future. Julian clutches our train tickets, still slightly out of breath. His other hand doesn't let go of mine.
You know, I always imagined running away would involve more fake mustaches. Maybe a Vespa.
You've got sparkly stickers and a near-death heart attack in a photo booth.
Honestly, way better.
Train hums on the tracks nearby, sleek and waiting. Its doors are just starting to slide open. We glance at each other and step forward. We sit down in the nearest seats we found. train jerks into motion, a soft mechanical groan underneath us. Julian flops into the window seat, pressing his forehead to the glass like a golden retriever in existential crisis. The city begins to blur. Neon signs, sleepy apartment buildings, vending machines glowing like miracles in the dark. I drop into the seat beside him. For a moment, we just breathe.
Okay, first things first. If we're going to start a new life, you need to learn how to curse in French.
Why French? I thought we were going to Bali. That's a priority?
Survival skills. Élémentaire, mon adorable imbécile.
Wow, okay, jerk. What does that mean? Yeah, you just called me an idiot.
I'll tell you when we land. Or maybe when you're angry enough to use it on me. I want to know completely everything about you. What kind of music would you listen to? How would you react to what I do?
For the first time, I'm receiving an easy request from you. I liked pop? He grins, turning towards me, all teeth and crooked joy. His knee bumps mine and doesn't move.
You know what's wild?
Everything that just happened?
Besides that, it's been what, a few days, and I know I'm completely, recklessly, possibly dangerously into you.
My heart does something deeply irresponsible.
Like, yeah, maybe I'm running from a life of generational trauma and emotionally constipated bodyguards, but also, maybe you're the best part of the getaway.
You really are broken, huh? Like, I think you've got a lot. His suitcase is so heavy because it's just full of emotional baggage that he's just carrying all the way from France to Japan.
Irreparably.
He leans his head against my shoulder. His hair smells like stolen shampoo samples from hotel lobbies.
I don't care how fast it is, or that everything's changing. I'm not letting that change how I feel about you. Even if we crash and burn and the hostel gets terrible reviews.
I'm like, what? We might be kind of broke. I'm already picturing a 2-star Yelp post. Too many cats, too many pretty pink bears.
One of the owners keeps teaching people to swear in French. 5 stars.
We talk about nothing and everything. What the hostel will look like. What we'll name it. Comfort Kuma. Southeast Asian expansion is quickly vetoed. Whether the mood looks different over in Bali, if you can really build a new life with someone you've only just met, especially if one wakes up too early and the other wakes up too late. The train pulls into the airport terminal. Our escape awaits. Somewhere in Bali. Oh shit, man, we really did just go to Bali. A cracked wooden sign swings in the breeze. Comfort Kuma Hostel. No shoes, no problem. It's warm here. The kind of heat that clings to your bones and makes you forget you ever wore jackets. Inside, someone is attempting to make pancakes using a broken rice cooker. Julian is in the middle of arguing with the guests about the ethics of charging extra for emotional support cat cuddles. He sees me. Smiles like the sun. The past feels distant, like something we watched once, on a train going out somewhere. All that matters now is the now. This little impossible dream. Ours. The end. Thanks for playing. I mean, that was kind of cute in its own way. It kind of just, like, delves into a romantic, sweep off your feet sort of scenario. It is very much like a drama plot, you know, you have the handsome, rich heir of a company, but he doesn't want to take over the family corporation or business. He's tired of that life and everything attached to it. Then, you know, he meets someone and they have like this kind of whirlwind romance. In a sense, we didn't even get a kiss in here, but I guess it's still like a whirlwind romance taking place over the span of 4 days or so, where they decide they're just going to run off into the sunset and elope and open a hostel in Bali, and I don't know how they got the funds to do so, but they made it work. No time to pack or anything, just straight up go into another country and open up a business there. I mean, in terms of like Aside from applying too much logic into this situation, I suppose romantically it's cute. We don't think too deeply about the logistics of it. And that was Julian. I mean, okay, that's cute. I like that. I think we may have time to go through the other route as well. So I want to see. I want to load. What happens if I just go back? Absolutely not.
Leave me to help. Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Seriously,
Yeah, let me let's go back to the beginning maybe. So we can start over and maybe like see we get the other guy. Or maybe instead of saying yes.
Sorry to bother you.
So we say no. You matched the picture found online. Sort of, maybe? Sorry, I'm really bad with faces. Yeah, not me. Oh, well then. He gives me a sheepish bow and stumbles backwards. And then he's gone. Just like my job, my last paycheck, and my sanity. I sigh, brushing crumbs off my blazer. I've been unemployed for 1 week and I'm already talking to strangers for entertainment. I should go to the cafe. There's no use in me being here anymore. I want to. See hotter guys. Drink a nice cup of coffee. Meet my favorite mascot bear. Have free therapy sessions with underpaid employees. Go meet my favorite mascot bear. The cafe's quiet today. The usual hum of chatter and background music is replaced with something softer, slower. The Comfort Kuma theme, but acoustic. Weirdly soothing. I stir my drink aimlessly, eyes fixated on the cartoonishly large paw print cookie on the plate in front of me. A shadow passes by the window. I look up and there he is. Comfort Kuma. In full suit, head and all, waving at passersby like he's made of joy and foam. And he spots me. He stops midway, tilts his head in that exaggerated mascot way, and waddles up to the window. Slowly, carefully, he taps the glass. I blink. He points at me. Then, with both paws, he mimics chewing and holding an invisible spoon, then giving a dramatic thumbs up. Oh. I know, right? Cookie's a little stale today. He nods, then gently pats his own chest and gives me 2 thumbs up again. I wave at him, a little awkwardly. He gives one last enthusiastic nod before waddling off down the sidewalk again, his arms swinging. It appears beside me like a tired ghost. You two bonding now? What? No, I mean, he's just out there, doing his bear thing. He wipes down the counter, not looking at me. I look back at the window. Kuma's still outside, high-fiving a kid and tripping over a flower pot. The kid laughs. So does Kuma. And despite myself, I smile a little. He's kinda... stupid. Cute. Stupidly cute. Stupidly cute. He's paid to be. I nudge the cookie closer to the edge of the plate. Still, he cheers me up. That's the job. But it feels like more than that. Because today, I felt like a deflated balloon in a room full of sharp objects. And somehow, a pink bear in the middle of the street made it a little easier to breathe. I press my fingers to the glass, watching him stumble after a flying balloon. It got late and I decided to go home. My apartment is small, slightly cluttered, and smells faintly of instant noodles and old office supplies. The suit jacket I wore to my old job is draped over the back of the chair, still wrinkled from sitting on a train station bench too long. I kick off my shoes, toss my bag onto the couch, and collapse face first into a sea of mismatched cushions. Ugh. Everything hurts. My back, my legs, my ego. I roll onto my side, grabbing my phone off the coffee table. I scroll through social media without seeing anything. I pause on a blurry photo of Comfort Kuma dancing at the cafe. I zoom in. It's me in the background, mid-bite, crumbs in the air. Perfect. I toss the phone aside. I got fake motivated by a mascot bear, and now my only hobby is aggressively bonding with a person in a pink suit. My stomach grumbles. I forgot to eat dinner. I shuffle into the kitchen. There's one sad cup noodle left in the cupboard. I boil water while staring at the fridge, where an old magnet holds up a crayon drawing from my childhood. A smiling pink bear, big bow, star eyes. Guess I'll go to the cafe again tomorrow. The bell over the door jingles again. Jun doesn't even glance up from behind the counter. Welcome back, career crisis. You're not even going to pretend I'm a new customer? You had the same I quit my job over a cartoon bear vibe for 5 days. Not exactly subtle. It was a justified resignation. Sure, it was. I slide into my regular seat and pull out a notebook. I haven't written in for 3 years. I mostly doodle. A sad little bear, a sandwich, a speech bubble that says, "Send help." The door jingles again. Comfort Kuma waddles in. Not the cardboard cutout, the real one, pink, fluffy, smiling forever. He makes a beeline for me. Kuma stops beside my table and reaches into a bag slung across his fuzzy shoulder. He pulls out a handwritten card. On it, "Hang in there, you're doing your very best." I blink up at him. Kuma nods solemnly, then pulls out a second card. "Mild today, you deserve it." And a third. "Life is rough, but you're tougher." Are you handing out motivational quotes now? Kuma gives a double thumbs up, then gently places a paw on my head and gives a reassuring pat. This is kinda cringe. Kinda working. Making me feel better. You know what? This is making me feel better. The absurdity of it all made me laugh, a small surprise noise I didn't expect for myself. Kuma starts doing a tiny dance, awkward choppy moves with stubby arms flying. People in the cafe clap. Someone takes a photo. Jun deadpans behind the counter. Congratulations, you've bonded with a sentient marketing strategy. I like him. Jun raises a brow. You're aware he's a grown man in a costume, right? Before I can respond, I spot a familiar blonde head in the crowd. Isn't that the guy who somehow convinced himself I was a tour guide? I'm about to wonder how he's even survived this long, when he promptly trips over absolutely nothing. Crash. The sound of a loud horn. Screaming! Glass shatters outside. We all jump. Kuma spins towards the door, the music cuts out. That sounded like the parade. Kuma bursts into action, ready for the entrance, but trips over a display. His head hits the floor. Oof. His mascot head. It rolls, literally rolls off. Gas erupts from the tables around me. Oh no! And that's when I see him. Oh no, guys! There's a twink inside this bear mascot. We have to get him out. Under all the foam and fluff is a guy with dark tousled hair, half a bear print hoodie clinging to his shoulder, and the most deadpan, I can't believe this is my life expression I've ever seen. He locks eyes with me, then straightens, picks up the bear head, and sighs like he's aged 10 years in 5 seconds.
Back door. No.
Excuse me?
There's a crowd outside with phones. One of them already saw me cry. I need like 5 minutes of invisibility in a paper bag to breathe into.
Jin casually points to the storage room. Doors open. Good luck, Riku. This is usual? You think the bear just wanders in off the street? Riku clutches the bear head tighter.
Aren't you a little customer? Please, help me.
He rushes towards the back, leaving a trail of fur and glitter. Well, let's go with him. Now we gotta follow Riku here. With a resigned sigh, I stand, push my chair back, and follow the trail of stray pink fur. The storage room smells like coffee grounds and lemon cleaner. Riku's already wedged himself into a corner behind some stacked boxes. Mascot head cradled in his lap like a wounded pet. He doesn't look up when I step inside. Riku drags a hand down his face.
Do I look okay?
No, you look like you just lost custody of your bear persona. He lets out a strangled noise, half laugh, half despair, and props the bear head upright on the crate.
You ever have one of those weeks where everything that could go wrong does?
Pretty sure I'm on month 3 of that. His shoulders slump.
Oh, great. So we're both disasters.
Pretty much. We lapse into a weird, heavy silence. Through the thin wall, I can hear the muffled commotion outside. People yelling about the parade accident, the cafe bell jingling over and over.
I'm not usually like this.
Like what?
A grown man hiding behind boxes while reevaluating all my life choices.
Honestly, you wear it well. He finally looks at me. His expression softens just a little.
You were the one I saw through the window, weren't you? With the stale cookie.
Guilty.
I was trying to cheer you up.
Oh, you did. You know what? He did. He put his hardest effort forward. He blinks as if that hadn't occurred to him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. You're just stupidly cute.
You...
He shuts his mouth, flustered. His ears are turning red. Sorry, that came out weird.
No, it's...
He takes a deep breath, pressing a palm to his face.
Oh, God. I need to get it together.
Want some help escaping?
Like, emotional escape? Or physical escape?
Both? He hesitates, and slowly he nods.
There's a side door in the alley. If we're quick, I can make it out without being mobbed by children demanding hugs.
Oh, we're making there's like another route where we're making some sort of escape. Sounds like a plan. Riku sets the bear head back on his hands and pushes himself up. He's taller without all the fluff. He opens the door crack and peeks out.
The coast looks clear. Are you coming?
Yeah, let's go. We slip out the side door into the warm night air. The alley is blessedly empty, except for a stray cat rummaging in a bin. Riku walks a few steps ahead.
Thanks for not laughing. Filming.
You're welcome, though I can't promise I won't laugh about this later. He huffs out a quiet laugh himself. The sun is bright, reminding me of how early it is.
There.
He stops beside a small hatchback with a faded bumper sticker that says, "Keep calm and bury on." So you're the person who's been cheering me up every day. He generally giggles, shining brightly.
Of the clock. I'm just Riku.
Riku. He looks over, searching my face for something.
And you're...
Oh. Koa.
Nice to officially meet you. What about all this?
He gestures to the disassembled mascot parts he's holding. Nice to meet you too. Without crumbs all over my face. Why did you call me here?
I kinda wanted to look cool in front of a real customer. At least kinda
Wow. Riku rubs the back of his neck, looking away like he regrets every word the second they leave his mouth. Could you repeat that?
Ugh, forget I opened my mouth.
I didn't want to. There's something about the way he stands there, still holding a piece of the bare head like a shield, that makes my chest feel a little tighter, a little warmer.
I'm holding my decapitated head. Isn't it a little odd?
Silence stretches between us. Not uncomfortable, not empty, just quiet. Then I decide I want to try the head on. Sure, let's try the head on. Why not? Riku? He turns slightly. Did I try the head on? He stares at me like he thinks I'm joking. Then slowly he's caught between amusement and disbelief. He holds it out.
If you want to experience what it's like to sweat out your soul in 30 seconds, be my guest.
I mean, I'm sure it's kind of cute and all, but I'm like, this man has probably been sweating in this bear suit for hours. Like, it's probably stinks in there. It's probably a little, like, damp. I take it from him carefully, fitting it over my head. Instant warmth, immediate claustrophobia. My voice echoes inside the foam like I'm shouting into a pillow. Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
From inside the suit, the world is muffled in pink. I stumble forward. I can't see anything.
You're wearing it backwards.
He gently turns it for me, adjusting the head with expert ease. His hands brush my shoulder, and even though through the suit, the touch sends a jolt up my spine. When I finally manage to lift the head off, my hair is a mess, and my face is probably tomato red. Riku looks oddly proud.
Not bad. You've got natural mascot energy.
Oh, sweet. What a nice compliment. To know that you have big mascot energy. Should I be insulted? He shrugs.
It's a compliment. Weirdly, being a mascot kind of suits you.
We both pause at that.
Thanks for following me, by the way.
You're welcome.
I don't usually do this.
Do what?
Open up, choke around, and unmask. Literally.
We just have a way of doing so, you know? Just suddenly all these cute guys that fall for us within like 24 hours. Yeah, well, I think we both had weird weeks. Another pause. Then he says it softly, almost like he doesn't mean for me to hear. My breath catches. I don't know what to say to that. Not really. So I just smile. And maybe, for the first time in a long time, I feel like smiling isn't a lie. The cat meows in the distance, startling us both.
I should go.
Yeah, me too. I feel as thunder had struck me when I realized I was planning to spend the whole day cooped up in the cafe and ranting to Comfort Kuma Mascot. But he's now Riku. Now I won't remember the pink bear or the cheerful performer, just him. Jin raises a brow and I push open the door again, bell jingling like I've committed a crime. Twice in one day. Should I be concerned? I didn't want to talk to myself in my apartment. So you came here to talk to the bear you now know is a human disaster man. It was either that or trauma bond with my rice cooker. Gee, wow, okay, we are really attached to our rice cooker. Like, I understand, like, the Jojirushi rice cookers are, like, amazing. They're great, love them, but I don't know how much you're gonna get out of trauma dumping on your rice cooker. Jun slides an espresso toward me. On the house. You look like someone who just got emotionally blindsided by a mascot. I slump into the chair. He said he was glad I saw him. Like, really saw him. That's usually how eyes work. I throw a napkin at him. He dodges it effortlessly. Jun doesn't ask more. He just goes back to rearranging napkin holders and pretending not to listen. I sip my drink slowly, trying not to look at the empty sidewalk outside. A kid presses their face to the glass, eyes wide. Their mom drags them away before they can smear the glass with excitement. Still no Kuma. Still no Riku. Why was I waiting for him for so long? He's cheaper than a therapist, you know? Nothing like going to a cafe, ordering a drink, and getting your free therapy by trauma dumping on the pink bear mascot here. I miss him. Jingle. The door swings open, and there he is. Not in a suit, not in costume. Just Riku. Hoodie, mask pulled down. Eyes a little tired, hair a little messy. In his hands, a paper bag with a small, slightly squished cake box inside. He walks past the counter like a ghost, trying not to be seen. You forgot something?
Left the emergency confetti jar.
Not again. Riku stops short when he sees me. His eyes widen like he didn't expect me to still be here.
Oh.
Hi. He hesitates, then stiffly, like it requires a full body reboot.
I brought you cake.
Why? He looks like he regrets everything.
I panicked. It was a thank you. Or an apology. Or both. It was on sale.
He sets the box down. The label says limited edition Comfort Kuma mousse. The bear face is a little lopsided. One eye slightly swooshed. It looks haunted.
I think so too.
We sit in awkward silence for a beat. Then I pick up the tiny plastic spoon and take a bite. We're gonna have a good taste of this cursed cake. It's actually good.
I told the guy at the counter I was getting it for a kid. He asked if I was getting it for my son. I panicked and said yes.
You have a son?
He's a bear. His name is Mr. Barrington and he lives in the storage room.
I nearly choke on the mousse. Without the costume, he's so weird in a good way. He's cute though. Guys, I was expecting him to be actually more tsundere, but he's just kind of an awkward guy, but you know, cute in his own way. Riku glances sideways, almost shy.
Don't get used to it.
I want to get close to you. See limited Kuma merch. See Mr. Barrington. I don't know which choice is better here. But I'm just gonna say maybe see Mr. Barrington. What's that? The door creaks as Riku pushes it open. It's not what I expected. Storage room smells faintly like cinnamon and cotton. Stacks of Comfort Kuma plushies line one wall like sleepy guards. A PS5 is balanced precariously on a stack of shipping boxes, its cords trailing into a tiny monitor propped in a crate. Blankets have been piled into a makeshift nest in the corner, too neatly folded to be accidental. A small electric kettle hums on a shelf beside a mug that reads, "Bear with me." There's a plush cushion shaped like Kuma's face. It's been sat on so many times, the smile's worn crooked. A familiar hoodie is draped over the back of a folding chair. The kind that looks like it remembers every time Riku gave up and sighed into it. Do you live here?
Define live.
Do you sleep here?
Yes.
He moves past me to a plastic container and lifts the lid. Inside, the Comfort Kuma suit. It's worse for wear. A tear near the shoulder, one ear half detached. Glitter embedded into the fabric like battle scars.
It's supposed to be pristine. But the parade's in 2 days, and the repair guy ghosted me. Again.
He says it lightly, but there's a low crease between his brows. The kind of stress that you only notice if you're really looking. Can't you fix it?
I could, if I had the sleep, time, and the will to live.
Okay, cool. You're depressed, I'm depressed. We're just in this together. He glances at me.
Or hope.
The air feels charged now, warmer, like the little flickering lights are watching us with bated breath. He turns back towards the Kuma suit. I step closer. Too close, maybe. I want to help him. Not like there's anything better to do. And also, maybe I like watching him short circuit. Let's tailor you. I clap my hands together, mock serious. What do I measure first? You gotta measure the shoulders for the costume. Shoulders, very important. Parade leaders need excellent posture.
That's not...
Shh, silence. I slide a hand gently over his shoulder. He stiffens instantly, like I just hit a pause button.
Are you always like this?
No, I think we're going slightly delirious. He chokes. What kind? Helpful? Brilliant with thread?
Distracting.
That's not a no. His ears are bright pink. He turns abruptly, shoulders hunched, face a little too red to be casual.
I changed my mind. You're not allowed to help. You're a menace. A tailoring menace.
Wow. You love it.
I'm going to go drown in glitter.
Need help with that too?
You're worse than the parade children.
He tries to storm off with dignity, trips over a plushie instead. Riku's still red, but pretending he's not, which somehow makes it worse. Or better. But you know, he's just kinda shy, he's still cute. He clears his throat, bending over the half-mango Kuma suit. His red dangles from one ear, a paw's stuffing is peeking out like it's trying to escape the situation.
This was the backup. I didn't even bring the main costume today. Thought I could get away with it.
He picks up a bent zipper with a look of deep betrayal. You're saying this guy has a twin?
Evil twin. This one's cursed. I think it child-bitted once.
He pauses.
Or maybe I did. It was a long week.
I laughed and he glances over. The quiet, fleeting look, like he's memorizing the sound. He picks up a pair of scissors and a thread and sets them down in front of me.
You really want to help?
Yeah, I do. I sit across from him on a little couch bench in the back, knees nearly touching. Smell of fabric glue and sweet tea lingers in the air. Outside the cafe hums faintly with life, but here it's just me and the bear who saved me both in different ways. Riku patches the paw while I try not to stab myself while threading a needle. How did she even learn to sew?
YouTube, forums, loneliness.
A beat. Oh nice, we got a little CG of him.
I started when I was 13. Made plushies so I'd had someone to talk to.
He doesn't say it like it's sad, just honest. Mr. Barrington?
He was the first. His head was 3 sizes too big. Like physically, he couldn't sit upright.
Relatable. He finally smiles again. Really smiles. That slow, awkward grin like it's unused muscle.
Then I made Comfort Kuma.
He freezes. This was second too long. Made?
I mean, I made a Comfort Kuma. Like a plush. When I was a kid. It wasn't official or anything. Just my version.
Ah. I go back to threading the needle, so my eyes flick back to him. He looks way too focused on the paw patch, like it personally offended him. That's really cute, actually.
It was kind of messed up. The ears were uneven. One arm was backwards, but he smiled a lot. The reason I'm fixing the suit so much is there's a parade in 2 days. Big one. Press coverage, Mascot racing the local mayor, the June bet money.
You're racing a mare?
Yes, asthma. I have foam feet. It's even.
Lols. Sure, you gotta do it for the city, you know, be involved with your local community and whatnot. For educational purposes, Tokyo's actual mayor is Yuriko Koike, who is a woman without asthma. Okay, cool. He looks at the patch suit. The seams are better, but not parade worthy.
If I don't fix this in time, I'll have to wear the spare. The cursed one. And I'll let people down.
We won't let that happen. He blinks.
We.
We're tailoring partners now, remember? He exhales like he's been holding his breath since I walked in.
Okay. Then you're officially part of Project Kuma Parade. Do not die edition.
He holds out a pink symbol like it's a sacred oath. I press my finger to it. We're gonna make one bear of a comeback.
Why did I choose you?
Because I make very funny puns. By the time I got home, there's glitter on my sleeves, full fur in my bag, and thread stuck to the bottom of my shoe. I shut the door behind me and lean against it. What the hell is my life? A beat of silence. Yeah, I laugh. Out loud. Because apparently, I'm now the co-captain of a fake bear's comeback tour, armed with a pink symbol and deeply repressed mascot designer. I take off my shoes and shuffle toward the kitchen, where a sad cup of instant noodles awaits its fate. The water boils, I dump the powder in, stare at the crayon drawing still on my fridge door. Comfort Kuma, smiling like the world doesn't suck. You'd like him, he's a disaster, but a good one. I eat it alone, close the lights and go to sleep. The morning sun slices through the blinds like an unpaid electric bill. I groan, roll over and accidentally elbow my phone off the nightstand. It clatters like karma. I stare at the ceiling. New day, new regrets. Same jobless bear enthusiast energy. We're bringing that real unemployed energy that the cafe really needs, you know? Still, something feels different today. I think I fell asleep smiling. The cafe smells like fresh bread and pretty pink sparkles. Jun's behind the counter already judging me with his eyes. He doesn't even look up when I walk in. Your little boyfriend's in the back. We could just say it or deny it. Really? He crawled in around 6 a.m., mumbling something about emergency repair sequences. Hasn't left the storage room since. Jun gestures vaguely toward the back. Take him tea or he'll forget hydration exists. I open the door quietly. The lights are dim, but Riku's already hunched over in a Kuma suit, half of it spread across the floor like the aftermath of a plush crime scene. He's in a hoodie again, sleeves pushed up, hair ruffled from sleep. A pencil dangles behind one ear. He startles when I speak. Jun says you're banned from dehydration.
I drank tea this morning.
From the flower vase? He doesn't answer. Suspicious. I hand him the drink. He tastes like it's a reward for survival.
Thanks.
He pulls up the stitch sleeve. It's neat, but definitely not stage ready.
I thought I had it, but it's too thick to sew here. My little machine can't handle the padding.
So what now?
I might need your help. Joan banned me from using the cafe outlets.
Seriously?
I need an outlet to fix the suit up. And yesterday night, when you went home, I used up too much wattage and the lights went out. In the middle of Joan's special latte pours.
He fumbled over his words. I could tell how sincere. This was the first time he spoke that much. Let's take you to my apartment, I guess. We got room. We end up on a late afternoon train headed toward my apartment. The car is mostly empty, just a salaryman snoring against the window and a kid chewing very pointedly on a rubber giraffe. Riku clutches the Mascot arm like it's going to bolt. You look nervous.
I'm going to a stranger's house with a practically dismembered bear. There's no normal way to feel about that.
Riku exhales through his nose, almost a laugh. He tugs his hood further over his face like that helps save him.
Your place isn't haunted, right?
I unlock the door and push open, tossing my keys into the bowl by the shoe rack. Home sweet shoebox. Riku steps inside slowly, eyes scanning the space. Then he stops, blinks. At least we didn't invite him to our place right away, like we kind of knew him first, unlike Julian, where we immediately just invited him as a stranger over to our apartment. There are Comfort Kuma plushes on the bed, a Comfort Kuma flower pot holding flowers, a rug underneath with Comfort Kuma's dumb little embroidered face, a light bulb, a sticker on the fridge, a pink bean-shaped cushion, and he squints, a miniature frame picture of Comfort Kuma drinking tea. He turns to me slowly.
Did I just walk into a fan shrine?
The answer is yes. I freeze mid-shoe removal. I can explain.
There's a magnet that says Comfort Kuma as my emotional support cryptid.
It was a gift.
You printed it yourself. It says your name on the bottom corner.
Yeah, I know, I signed it. However, okay, it was a self-gift. He just keeps staring. Not in judgment, more like disbelief. Or awe.
This is so weird.
You live in a storage room with a bear named Mr. Barrington. I don't think you have any right to judge our accommodations here.
Yeah, but you give weekly monologues to a full mascot like it's your therapist.
It's cheaper than therapy. Okay, that's fair.
You told me about your old boss, the one who ate pudding with his hands.
I could hear a hint of fondness in his voice. Oh my god, I did.
And your failed poetry blog, and how your 5th grade crush rejected you with a sticker chart.
Okay, stop.
You could probably write your memoir at this point.
I throw a pill at him. He ducks. He stands in the middle of the room holding the bare arm like the bouquet of cursed roses. You can sit.
Where?
Literally anywhere. It's not a museum. The couch won't bite. He sits. The couch groans a little. Riku flinches like it personally insulted him. You okay?
I think your couch just judged me.
You'll get used to it. I bring over a small sewing kit and a drink, setting them on the coffee table between us. He watches me kneel down and start prepping thread.
You don't have to do this, you know.
We're just helping you out, buddy. I know, I'm just that selfless.
You're weird.
Only for you. Riku's ears turn pink. He tries to hide it by adjusting his sleeve, but I see it. I grin. You blushing?
No, it's just hot in here.
Sure. Let me just... I reached forward to grab the bear's arm and accidentally brushed his fingers. Riku jokes like I tasered him.
Hey! I'll finish stitching the shoulder. You don't have to help with this part.
You're right, I don't. I stay exactly where I am, leading my chin into my palm as I watch him thread the needle. His fingers are steady and precise. Probably sewed half the merch by hand.
You're staring.
I'm staring, because you haven't stabbed yourself yet. Or we just keep saying that he's cute. He goes red again, ignores me. Oh, he just, any opportunity to be able to tease him. We're just gonna do it. Hey, do the voice.
What?
You know the voice, the Comfort Kuma TM voice. The very nice to meet you one. He goes absolutely still.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm in jeans and a hoodie. Not the time.
But I need emotional support. What if I'm sad?
Then I will text you an inspirational quote.
Riku.
Don't make me.
Please, please, please.
Oh, you're evil.
No, I'm just lonely and unemployed and being held hostage by my own merch addiction. Help me cope. Please provide me some copium. He groans softly and hides his face in the half-stitched sleeve. I hear him muffled.
Very nice to meet you.
Louder, with feeling.
Very nice to meet you.
He immediately buries his face into the fabric pile.
If you ever tell anyone about this, I'm revoking your plush privileges.
That implies I had them to begin with.
You want 6 different versions of me in hat form.
Sounds like obsession.
I'm starting to think you're the weirdo.
Sewing's mostly done. The bear suit lies draped across the back of the chair, stitched and safe. Riku sits cross-legged on the floor, sipping the tea I made earlier, this time not from a flower vase.
I'm really scared about this whole thing.
It'll be over soon. Trust. We get through this together. The lights are dim. It's quiet now. Only a faint buzz of the fridge and the hum of the city outside my window. I glance at him. He's looking at one of my shelves. What?
You have the limited edition Winter Comfort Kuma with the earmuffs.
Of course I do. He sits next to Taxis and Kuma. Riku's lips twitch, but then his gaze lingers.
You really like him, huh?
He got me through some weird times. Those dumb quote cards, they actually helped. A pause. Why? Riku's voice is soft, careful.
Just wondering what it's like. Seeing something and knowing where it came from.
You mean like Comfort Kuma?
Yeah.
Another beat. He fiddles with the edge of his sleeve. Then...
It was me.
You? What?
I made him.
Oh, so you used the creator.
The designs, the backstory, the idea. I pitched it years ago. Jones Brothers said, sure, whatever. And somehow it worked. People actually liked it.
You're Comfort Kuma's dad? The actor creator?
Please never say it like that again.
Why didn't you tell me? hesitates, then with a quiet exhale.
It's stupid. But Kuma was always the one who could say what I couldn't. People don't really listen to me. But they'd listen to him. So
A pause.
it was easier that way.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess more people are willing to confide in a pink, cute mascot than some random dude. You made something that helps people. That helped me. Riku looks down at his tea. His voice is barely a whisper now.
I just wanted people to feel a little less alone.
A soft silence settles between you. And maybe, the version of him without the suit isn't so different after all. Quiet, kind, and just as good at hugging sadness out of people. You do that already. Even without the fluff. His eyes flick up to meet yours. Surprised, touched. Just a little pink at the ears again.
Thanks.
We end up walking to a nearby convenience store together because neither of us wanted to admit we were hungry. For a second, my brain refuses to process it. Then I remember. Riku Hoshino, Comfort Kuma dad, next to me. I still can't believe you're him.
You say that like a Beyonce.
You're Comfort Kuma's actual creator. I've cried over the plushies you designed.
Should I sign your arm?
I swear to God, I will start sobbing on the sidewalk. I nudge him playfully with my shoulder. He shifts, caught between pretending to be cool and trying not to smile. I duck into the konbini. It's quiet. The kind of place that smells like overworked air conditioning and instant curry. I grab drinks. Riku disappears into the snack aisle and comes back with 2 bear-shaped rice crackers. He holds one up.
They licensed this without asking me.
You gonna sue?
I bought 6 packs last week. I'm weak.
I grin and grab one too. As we walk back, sipping drinks and sharing silent commentary on passing pigeons and increasingly cursed storefront signs, the evening feels good. The cafe is quiet, washed in soft amber glow that leaks through the windows like warm tea. The tables are mostly empty, chairs flipped up at odd angles like they're already halfway into sleep mode. Comfort Kuma's suit sits on the counter like a deflated myth, arms draped dramatically, head tilted just enough to look mildly disappointed in us. Riku circles it with surgical focus, poking at seams and muttering things like torso integrity compromised and possible frosting contamination. You're talking about it like it's a bomb.
Worse. It's got fur and brand recognition.
I want to know some things. Publicity? How are you like not famous right now for creating Comfort Kuma?
Would you get photo cards of me like a K-pop idol if I were to be famous? Just kidding. Kuma isn't about me. It's supposed to be for people who need it. Not some weird ego project. I feel content enough with making him.
How about your relationship with Jun? How do you and Jun know each other?
His parents gave him and his brother their cafe to continue the business. Jun's brother agreed with my proposals of making the cafe Comfort Kuma themed, and then ran away to a cave in the pole.
Oh, okay.
So I got stuck with Jun.
About the mayor race. I'm so confused about the mayor race to begin with.
It's a tradition for Comfort Kuma to hand the mayor Daifuku and then lead the kids parade.
And that isn't questionable?
Tokyo's a very weird place. There's Nakisuma Matsuri, where sumo wrestlers purposely try to make babies cry. Kanamara Matsuri, the penis festival where people celebrate penis-shaped objects.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Okay, I think I get it. You can stop. I remember. Like, I know about those festivals. He doesn't speak much. He hasn't since the last round of questions. He glances at me just once, and packs away his kit in silence.
I get that, like, this is all complicated. Sorry for involving you.
Well, I care, even if you don't believe it. I reach for a scarf, folding it neatly. Even now, the suit smells faintly of cinnamon and detergent. Familiar and strange at the same time.
The padding's holding. I think we're ready for the real thing.
He sounds tired, but not drained. More like finished with a puzzle. Jun sticks his head out from the kitchen, drying a mug with far too much aggression. Hey, Mascot, it's 7:30. You've been bickering over fluff for 2 hours. Go outside, touch air, or I'm banning you both.
This is bearphobic.
That's it, I'm banning the bear too. Outside, the city glows in sleepy orange and soft purples. The street lights hum faintly. A cat lounges on the seat of a scooter nearby, blinking slowly like it knows secrets. We walk side by side, the silence easy, a little tired, a little warm. I could walk you home, if you want.
Technically, this is my walk home. The cafe storage room.
I stop. I'm still very curious why you live there. Like, are you homeless? You got like it's close to work. Like, do you have to pay the rent? You're literally rolling in Kuma money.
I spend it on fabric, and tea, and weird gotcha bears. Real estate's a scam anyway.
We both laugh, the sound echoing gently between shuttered storefronts. The cat watches for us from its perch, tail flickering. We find a bench just off the path, half lit by a crooked street lamp. The cat from before trails us, then hops up beside Riku like it was invited. It immediately curls into a loaf on his lap. It doesn't move, just strokes his head with the same slow gentleness he used on the bear suit.
I always liked walking at night. Less people, less noise. Like the world forgets to perform a bit.
Like the world forgets to perform. So poetic. A pause, and quieter.
I think that's why I like the Kuma shirt too. No one expects anything smart or cool from a bear. You just exist. And that's enough.
You're cute when you're sincere. You're smart and cool. Riku stiffens like he's buffering.
You shouldn't say things like that. I might think you really meant it.
I shift a little closer. Our hands brush. I should touch his sleeve? Maybe? Will he be okay with that? Riku looks down like he's been touched by divinity.
If you do that again, I might hold your hand and never recover.
Just do it again. He turns red and mutters something incomprehensible. The same cat from before hops onto the bench like it's clocking in for work. Without hesitation, it curls up in Riku's lap.
It wakes me.
You're a bear. It probably thinks you're warm and emotionally complex. Riku gently pats his head.
We're bonding.
Sudden drizzle. Oh no.
Don't worry. I always carry an umbrella.
He produces a compact, suspiciously bear print umbrella and opens it with a snap. That has ears.
Everything I own has ears.
Of course, like, I'm sure this guy has got like all the bear themed merchandise he's got his hands on. We duck under it together, brushing elbows as we walk towards the train station. The cat meows once and darts off into the night. The station buzzes gently with vending machine glow and the sound of announcements echoing down the platform. We don't say much.
So, bye.
Yeah, tomorrow's a big day.
Don't forget to come by.
I wake up to the faint buzz of my phone and a distant screech of a neighborhood crow yelling at power line. Sunlight cuts through the curtains and strips. My arms ache a little from yesterday's accidental crash course in Mascot suit repair. My brain aches for more from the memory of Riku turning pink when our hands touch. I flirted with a man holding a bare head. What is my life? I shuffle towards the bathroom like a zombie and then autopilot through brushing my teeth, only fully waking up halfway through staring into my own mirror like I've seen things. Things with plush limbs and emotional baggage. Cafe's already unlocked when I get there. I step inside to find Riku sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by safety pins, extra fluff, and what looks like 3 different types of daifuku. Comfort Kuma, fully repaired, sits upright on the counter like it's judging him. Should I be worried you're feeding the bear before yourself?
He's a growing simple public joy. He needs sugar.
He doesn't even look up, just holds out a stick of Mitarashi dango without question. I take it. You slept here again?
June threatened to turn off the heating if I left a single pin in the espresso grinder. I stayed for Kuma's safety.
And yours?
Debatable.
So, big day today. You versus the mayor.
It's not a real versus. It's more of a procession. He walks 5 steps, I walk 10, then I give him a daifuku, and we pose for photos.
You say that like it isn't the weirdest sentence anyone said this week.
Last year's parade included a clown who juggled daikon radishes, and a child who tried to arm wrestle the mayor. I'm the normal one.
I look at him, sitting on the floor, surrounded by plush limbs and sugar. You know what? Sure, let's go with that. Jin pokes his head out from the back kitchen. You got 30 minutes before the organizers show up. Better get changed.
Yeah, alright.
He stands slowly, brushes lint off his hoodie, and reaches for the bear suit. Hello, puppy. It almost feels reverent, like putting on armor. The good kind. Fluffy, pastel armor with star-eyed expression. He pauses halfway into the suit and glances at me.
You coming? Right?
Obviously. Who else is going to make sarcastic comments and hand you daifuku mid-stride?
Hey,
Yeah?
thanks. For yesterday. And today. And just existing.
Are you getting sentimental because the suit's halfway on?
No. I'm sentimental because you keep saying nice things when I least expect it.
He looks away, cheeks tinting just a little. I should stop
Don't.
doing that, huh? Put the bear head on or I'm leading the parade myself.
Okay, Boss Bear.
Boss bear. He snaps the head into place. Showtime?
Let's go when Tokyo's hard.
The streets are alive. Streamers hang from the lampposts like festive laundry. Kids wave cardboard cutouts of Comfort Kuma. And someone's blasting a techno remix of the Kuma theme from a speaker that definitely shouldn't be that loud. I stand on the sidewalk, clutching a little paper fan someone handed me. It says, "Go, Kuma!" in glitter pen. He appears. Comfort Kuma, full suit, perfect posture, waddling slightly like a prince of pastel foam. Riku moves with surprising grace, arms wide, waving like a benevolent plush overlord. The kids scream like he's a pop idol. A toddler throws him a flower. This is unreasonably powerful for a bear with a soft tummy. The mayor, a stiff man with a sash that says "Civic Glorious Friendship," approaches with his entourage. Riku stops in front of him and performs the ancient sacred ritual, handing him a daifuku. The mayor bows, Kuma bows, the crowd cheers like they just witnessed world peace. And Riku does a spin. Not a graceful one, more like a slow, careful turn because the suit doesn't allow full range rotation. But the kids go wild anyways. Someone throws confetti. Grandma shouts, "I love you, Kuma." I think he just became legally in charge of the city. He waddles past where I'm standing, Our eyes meet. Well, eye holes meet. I see the faintest glimmer behind the phone. And then he stumbles. Not a full trip, just a very controlled wobble. As someone bumps into him from the side. He adjusts, recovers, and throws both paws up in a triumphant "I meant to do that" pose. The crowd roars. Jun, standing behind me in a staff but unwilling hoodie, mutters, "This is a cult. You're all in the bear cult." The parade noise fades behind us, muffled by narrow buildings and flickering signs of a nearby alley. A soft breeze dances between vending machines and stacks of recycling bins. A cat watches up from a rooftop, perfectly unimpressed. Riku pulls me gently into the shadow corner between the cafe and the neighboring shop.
I need a second.
Mascot cooldown break?
More like all system reboot.
He turns his back to me, tugging at the Velcro seams and hidden clasp. The fluffy pink bolt slumping a little with each unfastened piece. His shoulders rise and fall with a deep breath. With practiced movements, he peels the suit off like a second skin, revealing a slightly sweat-damp but still cozy casual outfit underneath. I don't know why he wears a hoodie and a jacket in the mascot suit when it's gotta be so hot in there. No wonder he complains about the heat. He's literally wearing like 3 layers. A faded pink bear print tee with a brown sweater draped over. His hair is mussed. His face is flushed from heat. Not embarrassment this time. He exhales, free. You survived.
Barely. Parade's worse than cardio.
Then, without warning, he turns to me, holding the oversized Comfort Kuma head in both hands.
Hey, hold still.
What? He gently lowers the head onto me. The inside is warm. Smells faintly like cinnamon detergent and him. Everything goes soft and pink around the edges. Riku, I can't see anything.
That's the point.
He steps closer. What are you doing? I can't see, but I can feel it. The air shifts. Close, careful. A heartbeat's distance. Oh, it's giving us a kiss? A soft kiss lands against the plush muzzle of the bear head. Right where the mouth would be. Light, deliberate. Did you just kiss the bear?
I kissed the person inside the bear.
It's just a guy, you know, he's kiss. Imagine the kids from the parade saw this. He's like, oh my god! Kuma is being kissed by some random man. You kissed me in a suit.
Romantic, right?
Debatable.
I thought it was charming. Dramatic. Symbolic.
Of what?
My complete emotional instability.
At least you're self-aware. He gently lifts the head back off, revealing my very confused, very flustered face. Riku's expression is unreadable for a second, then cracks into the tiniest, most mischievous grin.
Just wanted to see if I can get away with it.
Did you?
Guess we'll find out.
The end. Aww. Thanks for playing. Oh, that was cute. I mean, each route is like an hour and 10 minutes-ish to go through. And clearly we picked all the right choices to get the good ends. But, I mean, that was a cute game overall. Very pastel-y, pink, very cute overall. Julian's route I kind of liked for the way it was like a very, it felt like almost like a very fast-paced, like developing romance, or a whirlwind romance where he comes and both of you sweep each other off of each other's feet and run off, you know, together, start a new life. While Riku's just feels like very mellow, much more like slow developing pace that happens, but he's very cute overall. It was slow, it was sweet. It was like the other complete opposites of each other. We're like fast, passionate romance, and versus like the slow, steady, like getting to kind of know each other and But for both of them, there's like still the exchange of like jokes and sarcasm and commentary. Some of the jokes do feel a slightly cringe because of slightly forced, but I think it's still very cute in its own way. It's got a very charming vibes to them. So I did kind of I don't know if I think I like Julian's route slightly more, but I do like how Riku's is like more of a like slow and steady pacing as well. With Julian's, I was like, okay, is that logical side of me can't accept all of this sudden development, while Riku's is I guess more grounded, more realistic in a way. Also, he's fun to tease. Riku is really fun to tease. So I'm biased for that because it's if that is an option in the game, I will tease the male love interest. But that was Heartstop Tour. You can now produced by Flaming Hot Lemon on itch.io. If you guys want to play it yourself, go check out the creator. I've linked it in the description of this stream. And hope you enjoyed this journey with me. We finished the whole game. We got some cute endings there. It was very nice. Short but sweet, I would say. It is the label for this. The best way I can describe it. And it was also nice. They had the voice acting included in the game as well. I would like to see more varying backgrounds, but honestly, I can't really complain that much. This is still like a solid game, and that's like free, so props to the creators of this. I know they're working on other games as well, so go and support them if you enjoyed it. Like, I think I personally enjoyed it overall. It was cute. It was a fun little story there. It was nice to actually be able to play the whole thing. In any case, that is all for tonight here in this indie Otome game. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, a comment if you did. Maybe who's your favorite? Did you prefer Julian or did you prefer Riku more? I'm like, I like parts of both, you know, so it's a tough decision. Both are good choices. In any case, that is where I am ending it for tonight. Thank you all once again, and I will see you everyone in the next video or stream. Take care in the meantime, and this is Koamio clocking out. Night night, everyone. Bye.